LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Miguel Sano is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran. DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Giancarlo Stanton. Is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Luke Voigt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that retires the side. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
3-1 to him now. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to 3rd. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is all the way over to 3rd now with a 2-out triple.
The batter, number 2.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
One and two to the Yankees catcher. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Oh! A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses. 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 strike now from Cole.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Gio Urshela is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and try Trust the process.
First and second here with nobody out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2-0 count. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rosario is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Low for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Long throw to the plate. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now at the plate, Luis Reyes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And top half of the 6th about to get started. And here's Donaldson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Matt Wisler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage. Getting ahead in the count, you can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Sano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Torres has it, and there's one away. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch on its way. Mitch Garver is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Gary Sanchez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hey. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch. But that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2 New York. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Donaldson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Nelson Cruz now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 20.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The center fielder.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
There's the 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpire.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit high and deep to right center. Kepler's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. As it all set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
From the stretch, Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The New York Yankees get the win.